As seniors, you're all wondering what to do with your life outside of high school. Many of you are going to college, but I'm here today to tell you that that might not be the best opportunity for you. Today we'll talk about the college life and what that is all about, your life after college and how college may affect it, and the alternatives to going to a university. First off, we'll talk about the college life. College life can be very troubling for many students due to obligations. You can put yourself into a career path and trap yourself there and not feel welcome in it, and you'll be stuck there because you've already spent so much money in it. You may also have to get a job in college to pay for debts or living expenses, which would leave you with no time for social activities or anything you might actually enjoy outside of class and work. According to the NAEP, around 1/3 of college students are not educationally prepared from high school into college in reading or mathematics, which means that you may have to get a higher education just to go into college, which would cost you even more money. My first point here is that college is very stressful. According to the American College Health Association, around 30% of college students believe that stress has had a serious negative effect on their learning capabilities, which is very troublesome in a young person's life because stress has a massive impact. They also say that 85% of college students have felt completely helpless within their past year of college. If you're a student, you do not want to go into college and feel completely helpless. You want to feel like you have your life on track. Now we'll talk about after college. According to Online Colleges, Degrees, and College Atlas, less than 2/3 of college students will actually end up graduating if they go for 4 years. This may be a big problem, as a third of you, if you went to college, would end up not graduating. This would become a huge issue due to your massive student loans. So you'll be stuck with a partial education. You wouldn't have gotten your full degree and you have nothing to show for it. And along with that comes your hundreds of thousands of dollars of student loans, which you do not want. Now, if you do finish, you are forced into a specific job field because you got an education for that field. You could go back to college and spend even more money, rendering your previous education absolutely useless. Or you could go on and live with that job that you are stuck with and hate. Going into college, once you graduate, you will have delayed your income for about 4 years if you went for 4 years. Rather than getting a job straight out of high school, you will be making zero money all through college or a little bit with a part-time job. However, delaying this income can have serious negative effects, as coming out of high school or college, you will not have any money to buy a house, car, or anything that you might need. Now I'll talk about the alternatives to high school and alternatives to college and what you could do instead. First off is the military. The big points about the military is that absolutely anybody can do it. You may think that you can't, but there are parts of the military that you can absolutely do. It provides a lot of personal growth and teaches you things that you can't learn anywhere else, such as self-skills, work motivation, and effort. And with the military, college is still an option. The military will pay up to $4,500 per year for your tuition, and so if you decide that the military isn't right for you, needs to elect to go back to college, that's completely an option. The second option that you have is trade school. Trade school is a specialized vocational education in which you go for a extremely shorter period of time, usually less than 2 years even. You learn a specialized education in a certain field of trade where you can learn things such as welding or car maintenance. You save about 3/4 of the cost of college. Generally, it only costs around $30,000 to attend an entire trade school rather than the $1,200 that you spend at a college. And you also get quick job placement, and there are substantially more opportunities to get a job coming out of a trade school than there would be coming out of a college. And one of your other options could be just to get a job straight out of high school. Many people go with this option. Instead of going to college, you can just get a job at any company, Quick Chip, for example, and you can work your way up. Working a few years, you can get benefits, higher position opportunities, and even much better pay than a lot of college graduates will get. And the biggest plus to this is you receive 0 student loans and you make money straight off the bat rather than delaying your income for 4 years. So let's recap. I talked about the college life and how it might not be the best for everybody. I talked about how after college there are a lot of negative impacts due to the college. And your alternatives if you feel like you don't actually want to attend university. Me personally, I plan on attending Iowa State and going to college full-time. However, there are many opportunities, and I hope that you guys going out of high school can look into these and find what's best for you. Thank you.